Hello everyone. Um, Here's what I've been working on for the past few weeks. It's a nightstand device. It will sit beside your bed and will act as a clock, show temperature, humidity values, and the best thing will be it will be connected with the internet, so you can see your temperature and humidity values from across the world, wherever you are. So this panel is of course not done yet. It has buttons for the menus, up, down, left, right. I haven't really planned for the menus or anything right now, just general purpose buttons, so I can make it in the future. So on the back we see that the connections are already made with the connector. Always use connectors because it's easy to unplug it. This board is made out of MDF. So the previous plan was to use this LCD without the I2C converter, and I was using a Arduino Nano right here to drive this LCD, and to connect it with the internet I planned on using ESP01, which does not have many pins for controlling the LCD before I had this backpack on. So the ESP had to be plugged into this board. This board has a voltage divider for the signals coming from the Arduino, and has a 3.3 volt voltage regulator, and the data pin out goes to the serial in of the Arduino. So the Arduino can act as a IO for the LCD and the buttons, because it has a lot of IO, and then the ESP can act as a bridge to the Wi-Fi. But now the plan has changed, of course. So now there's no Arduino Nano. I don't plan on using it now. Previously I planned on using this adapter thing I made with the potentiometer for the LCD contrast, and the signal wires and the power wires. So this is what I made for the LCD, but now I'm not using this. Now I'm using the Node MCU, because the Node MCU has a lot of IO for even the buttons and the LCD. So this is going to be the driver for the project now. I also have a LCD backpack, as I showed in my previous video. So there's going to be less IO needed for the LCD. And apart from these two things, I also have, as you might see from this hole right here, in this hole will be a temperature and humidity sensor. It's a DHT11 sensor, gives you temperature and humidity values with the connector on the end. And one more thing, if you're gonna use it as a nightstand, you're gonna have a night light, of course. So this LED is gonna act as a night light, and this thing is a transistor. So the signal wire is connected to the base of the transistor using a resistor, and again, one connector. I also plan on putting a buzzer inside the nightstand device, so we can hear the beeps when we press the button and we get a haptic response. So it's just a small 5-volt buzzer. I need to show you the box I made for the nightstand. This is it. So this is gonna be the box for the panel. The panel is gonna fit on top of this. So that's all for today. There is the update, and after I solder together the project, I will show it to you. Bye. I'm using the LED from the previous video. It's really useful.